Hi, thank you so much for being here today. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Oh, awesome. Do you mind if we go ahead and get started for this interview?
No, I do not mind.
Awesome. So, can you tell me a little bit about your background?
Sure. Hi, my name is Mike Lupica, and I currently live in Connecticut. I am married to a beautiful wife, Taylor. We have been married now for the last almost 33 years. We have 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl. Basically, I enjoy anything to do with sports. My very first written gig I had was written for Esquire magazine, the Sporting Life column. When I was 23, I began my newspaper career. I covered the New York Knicks for the New York Post. I've also worked at many years on television and on SPN network. I do write comic books as well.
That's pretty awesome. Where did you go to school?
I was born in Odeon, New York, and attended St. Patrick Elementary School through the 6th grade. My family moved to Nodwell, New Hampshire in 1964, where I went to middle school in the Bishop Girton High School. I graduated in 1970, and I went to Boston College in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, and graduated in 1974.
What events in your life inspired you to become a writer?
I have always enjoyed sports. Nowadays, my inspiration comes from my kids. They definitely give me a lot of motivation and inspiration to write my comic books.
When you began writing the book, The Extra Yard, what was your inspiration, and why did you think you should write a book about this subject?
The children inspire me to write this book, honestly. I'm a very involved dad with all of my kids and the sports they play. I feel extremely blessed to be able to be a part of that with them. I have other kids come up to me before, in their own words, say they wish their dad would be as involved and help them to get better at their sport. This is a story about a boy and his dad. The boy loves football, and his dad gets involved with helping coach the team.
In your book, what character do you most identify with?
I believe I most identify with Cassie.
Why?
Cassie is a positive influence in Teddy's life. She tries to keep him focused and see the bright side of things. She is there for him. She seems to be very stable. We all need someone like that in our life, you know? She is someone I aspire to be like. She knows how to throw a ball too, and has a love for the game football.
Did you know the ending before you wrote the book, or was it something that happened as the writing process went on?
I did not know at the ending before I wrote the book. I usually don't. As I begin to write, the story kind of unfolds as I am creating it. I believe it better that way because it's not always predictable. It keeps the reader engaged and makes for a better story.
How did you come up with the ending?
It kind of just happened as I was writing the book. Teddy's dad leaves for 2 possible big job offers that he wanted for so long. Well, he leaves at the end, at the bad time, right when Teddy needs him. After he invested all that time in helping Teddy and the entire football team to get better and better, he left. I thought, what a better way to mend a broken Teddy or a broken reader than to bring back his dad at the end, but not to bring him back because he didn't get the job he wanted. I wanted him to come back because that is what his dad chose. Even though Teddy's dad was often offered not one but both jobs, he chose his son, and he came back just in time to be there for Teddy and the entire team. That's something worth getting excited about.
What other possible endings could there have been?
I could have added this kid I know, Desmond Ivy, in the ending, where Teddy meets Desmond and becomes his new best friend, and they decide they will go into the NFL together. But I thought, no, let's just wait for the world to see Desmond. It won't take me putting his name in the book to get a light shone on him.